Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Finals channel today on F124. So, feeling good for this one. Just showing you the first race at Hungary for the first race of the day. So, feeling good for this week. So, not too bad at the moment, for myself. Yeah, so, off to an okay start. Not too bad. Heading down towards turn 1, just make sure I brake at the right time, and that is first corner done and dusted, and that puts me into the lead of the race. It's only the first snap, so I'm just trying to get the first 3 corners nicely, like that. So not too bad at all, and there you go. So I managed to clear away from some of the rest of the field, but there is some couple people behind me just to make sure I get it nice and tidy through there. So through the chicane, just make sure I don't hit the top of the curb because that will upset the car, but luckily that didn't happen. I got this guy behind me who's very cool, right on my tail, I meant to say, not very quick. But I managed to hold it very well, nicely through the middle sector. So coming down to the last 3 corners now, just to make sure I get through here nicely. Not too bad at all. And almost a second from P2 and onto the last corner already. It's been a lap already. So not a bad first lap. Very tidy first lap. That is how you start the race from the front. So from there. So yeah, so those 2 races I'm showing you right now at Hungary and of course Monaco later on in the Fidno. Make sure you stay tuned for that one. That one was quite close in the top 5 there or something, or top 3, I can't remember what it was. I think it was top 3, but yeah, it was close at the front. Yeah, for this one, I was just controlling the lead and controlling the pace at the front and trying to just make sure I get through here, through the corners nice and tidy. Apart from going a little bit wide there at that corner, did that twice now already, but it doesn't upset the car though, so at least it's okay for that. So yeah, so just trying to see what I can do at the front, and then hoping I can try get out of the DOS zone and all that. So these guys have a fight for P2 while I'm trying to run away and all that. Like what I'm doing. Not the quickest at the moment because he set the fastest lap, like I was on that one, because I was the leading car at the end of the first lap. So yeah, so those 2 are having a nice battle right now. One guy has a penalty in P2. I'm not sure it's for contact warnings, or I'm not sure it's for track limits, but it might be, but it could be that. Yeah, so not feeling too bad at the moment. At halfway of this stage, so I managed to get almost a 2-second gap now. So almost a 2-second gap. So just need to make sure I hope it stays like this for another 2 laps, and then at least I get a nice win in the bag. Yeah, so feeling okay this week. I was just playing some other racing games at the moment, just trying to do something a little bit different of experience instead of F1 games right now. I have been playing F1 games off screen, just trying to, not just practicing for something, for other things. It's just I'm just trying to understand it a little bit for me, just how it works really. So some of it I do, but some of it I don't. So just trying to understand what I need to do off screen. So just maybe a little bit of a practice run. So just practicing off screen, just trying to see what I can do on this game. Yeah, this game is okay at the moment. It's just there are some issues along the way, like some bug fixes and all that, but I'm not going to explain about that. But I'm not going to talk about that. That's for another separate video. But this one's all about just a normal open lobbies, just for fun. I always do open lobbies for fun, so every time I do open lobbies, sometimes I get annoyed, but sometimes it's fun at the same time. So I mean, I'm not worried about winning races, losing or winning or that. I'm just here to have fun. It doesn't matter if I don't win, I'll come like top 3 or P2 or even top 5 maybe. So if it against quick drivers, but like in the last week's Vidno, when I was racing against quick drivers, there was like top 4 were having a nice battle for the win on the last few laps. So it was quite cool to see. So I quite enjoyed those. I really quite enjoyed that one from last week's Vidno. Yeah, for this one, it's not like last week's, but this one I was just controlling the pace at the front. Got a nice 2-second gap now from the guys behind. Yeah, so that one was, well, it was a nice victory for this one at Hungary. So Hungary, I don't mind at this track. A little bit difficult to get it right, but sometimes you have to understand the car a little bit, understand the track a little bit, just to get better at it. So what I do every time. So yeah, so around, well, it's the last lap now, so just making sure I don't make a mistake. And the last 2 corners, make sure I don't hit the curb on the inside. Very nicely through there. And then around the last corner, and that is a victory at Hungary. First win of the day. So very easy victory for me.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
So yeah, not too bad. First win of the day. I didn't get the fastest lap, but at least I managed to control the pace and control at the front. And not excited, but it was nice. It was a nice win for once. So sometimes I don't win, sometimes I don't lose, or you know what I mean. Sometimes I win and lose, sometimes I come second best, third best, because against quick drivers, like from last week, I told you that earlier. So yeah, so anyway, we move on to Monaco now, for race 2 of the day. Trying to go around the outside of the leader. Managed to get a good exit though, and that puts me into the lead on the exit of turn 1, starting from P2 of the race. So yeah, so Monaco is a little bit difficult compared to Hungary, so this one has barriers on it compared to Hungary, and this one is a street circuit. Coming towards a hairpin now, a little bit bargy behind me, but luckily I managed to get through it nicely. So yeah, so Monaco, I found it difficult, but it's quite fun at the same time. So it's kind of a challenging street circuit. The race you want to win at. I mean, this is the street circuit I don't mind on the calendar. It's all other street circuits are just not the same as Monaco, but it's different compared to Monaco, because Monaco is special for everybody. So I know it's not good for racing, but it's always the track you want to win at. Qualifying is definitely the best day to do it on a Saturday, and then Sunday is kind of meh to me, but or some a bit boring. But if it's a wet race, that might be interesting. So that's what we like to see for that one. So yeah, so first snap's not too bad. Managed to get past the first snap, so now I'm trying to clear away from the rest of the field. But luckily I got a second gap already at the end of the first lap, so well, halfway around the lap now through the tunnel. So not too bad at this stage. So if it stays like this, might have a chance, really. So yeah, just trying to avoid the barriers as much as I can, and see what I can do from there. And yeah, there's some parts I'm losing time, some parts I'm not too bad at. I think this bit here is where I'm losing time right now. Well, I'd say losing time on that bit. But luckily I managed to go through here nicely. Luckily for me, there's no damage in this race, so I'm kind of okay with that. So those two are set the quickest time right behind me. So this is turning into a three-way battle for the win. Only at halfway in this race. So all I gotta do now is fend like a lion and see what I can do from there. Well, not gonna Monaco is quite tricky to overtake, but sometimes it might be impossible, or it could be impossible to go for the overtake. Some of them were quite lucky to go for the overtake, but around Monaco. So yeah, like that. So yeah, just using a bit of ERS, just trying to get a good exit through the tunnel, and also the exit turn 1 as well. I think that's the best place to use the overtake button from, to get a good run. Get a good exit though, from there. Through the chicane, and then through the swimming pool section right now. Through there. Very, very okay through there. A little bit of a touch from the wall there, but it's not too bad at all. Trying to avoid the inside there, just to make sure I don't spun. Through the last corner, and use a bit of ERS just to get a good exit as much as I can. We got this back marker. Luckily it was ghosted, so that's not an issue for me. So he's decided to quit and call it a day. Not his day today. Right, enough and a half to go. Let's see. I can hang on for just one more lap to go and that. So yeah, through the hairpin, just make sure I get it through here nicely. Not too bad through there. It's still a 9/10. It's still a second behind me, so he's doing the same gap for the last few laps. So lucky I got a bit of battery left, so lucky I got some. I'm trying to save it for the end just to make sure. Get through here nicely, through the chicane once again, using a tiny bit there just in case. Just get more speed maybe. Through here, not too bad at all. Didn't hit the wall this time. And not too bad through there. Through the last corner, and that's another lap done. On to the final lap now. Let's see if I can win at Monaco for this one. Through turn 1, not too bad. Use a bit of ERS on the exit. Very nicely through there. So I survived that bit. For now. Through here nicely. Not too bad at all. That guy set the fastest lap of the race, so only by a couple of attempts. So not the quickest player on this game, but I'm not too bad at it. So at least I'm not a dirty driver. So at least I'm a fair racer and all that, like some players do, but some players don't, because some of them don't get. Some of them don't get it. Some people do. I do get it sometimes. Anyway, through the chicane, not too bad at all. I survived the tunnel bit. Right, now gotta do is survive the last sector, and that should be job done. If he doesn't go for the move at this corner right here, but luckily he didn't at Sagari, where that corner is, and through the last corner, and that is a victory at Monaco. Very nicely.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
So yeah, so that is a win at Monaco. Quite happy with that race. Happy with those two races with a win. So won both races for this vidno. So quite pleased with it for this one. So I didn't get fast in that, but I'm okay with it because that guy was very quick. So no complaints about that. So yeah, so that's me today. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. They appreciate it a lot. They give me support with that. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, they appreciate it a lot as well. And I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F124. And have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Have a nice weekend as well. I appreciate a lot where you are around the world. Have a nice day. And see you later.